Hey everyone, it's me. I'm here. I'm gonna run an ad. My TV decided it had to do an update, of course, because why not? So I gotta run the ad. It's almost done though. Not that I think it matters much, but it's just hilarious to me. Load the game. Hi, Liz. This work? There it is. Yay. Now I get to turn my TV off and back on. Remember in the old days when everything didn't update? How long before our doors update? Like literally, you try to go into your house, but you can't unlock the door because it's updating. Why are they in swimsuits? Boobs. No, it's because I was doing the garden. I forgot to unequip them. That's all. I mean, it's not all. I mean, they don't all have that. Yes, I put them all in swimsuits. I use the costumes in the, well, except for Celine and... Celine? Celise. It's not a cat. Celise doesn't have a good costume, unfortunately. Yay, the TV's been updated. What? Did TV? Can you like let me see my game? Thank you. Even Fairy's looking at the TV screen like, what are you doing? Okay, are we allowed to like see? I mean, you can see, but I couldn't. Anybody upstairs? Maybe a cat on the roof? Oh, there is a cat on the roof. Aha, it's Etoile. Oh, I guess something happened with her kitty friend. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, there's a whole cat romance going on in the background. Look, I don't have an explanation for you why Falcom decided to write a cat romance in the background. Let's go talk to Paulette and Victor here. Yeah, we're going out. Oh yeah, Elaine is here now for pretty much the rest of the game. I think she is around for the rest of the game. Maybe with a couple of exceptions, but more or less. Yeah, Ren's missing for now, but we'll get her back pretty soon. Apparently he's gonna keep their rooms there. Because he's cool. Oh, I meant to buy a bunch of orb mints and I forgot.
Oh, what would you
Well,
like?
I guess we'll be doing that. Whoops.
Do your best out there, okay?
I meant to off-camera buy a bunch of, you know, quartz to get everybody the quartz they needed. Oh, yeah, I guess Anya's probably recommended it to him. Obviously, that's an RMS uniform. Here's Robinson. Oh, Kasara. Okay.
Alrighty.
That's who he's talking about, of course. I like Kasara. I mean, who doesn't?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. In stark contrast to last week's warmer weather.
Seeing your face makes me feel at home. Okay, that's funny.
A snowslide advisory has been issued.
Pinky and her friend?
Mountains, with light snow
Okay.
in and around Edith.
Look, we're working on it, okay?
Quit dawdling and buy something.
Give me this milk caramel candy. Get the Tyrell Times.
Stay out of trouble now.
6 papers now, yay. Okay, so we got, let's see. Which is technically the 5th through 5 because there was an extra issue there, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so they talk about the donations to Cray Village. Since they want to either rebuild it or build a monument. I'm guessing in Horizon we will go see a newly rebuilt Cray Village. I'm sure somebody somewhere will complain about that. Like, oh, why'd they rebuild it? It makes its destruction worse. Even though everybody's still dead there. Because people like to complain about every little detail. Even though I literally think them rebuilding it is awesome and pays respect to the people that live there. But what do I know, I guess. Anyway, let's see. They're still donating funds to it. Okay. Talking about the Z1 Grand Prix. Oh, Cray's still like barricaded off, by the way. Obviously, although they'll rebuild it soon with entirely new people. I wonder if Kana and Lashkar will move back there. I would think not, because you know it might be a little rough on them. Anyway, Maxim and Ashlon are like 1-2, I guess, in the Z1 Grand Prix, as far as the betting odds are concerned. Right, Maxim's trying for a 4-peat, which apparently is his first time ever. We're talking about, let's see, the politics one is Senator Ellie's dad. I don't know why they use his first name. Like, shouldn't it be Senator Connolly? But for some reason they use his first name, and I don't know why. Anyway, it's Ellie's dad. He's like being built up as a major figure in the game, so he leads the Republican Party, whereas Graham Hart's the leader of the Patriot League. Or Connery, that's yeah. That's... Makes me think that Ellie's gonna show up at some point in the arc. Oh, okay, here's an opinion piece on the white clove. That's the symbol of the Republic, yeah. Symbol of spring in our nation. Flowers of the white clove. Symbolic value, which has led to the white clove to be selected as a natural flower. They're just talking about their natural flower, national flower for some reason. It grows virtually everywhere throughout Sumeria. Okay, cool. Right, yep, I know. Their national anthem is based on the white clove. Oh, okay. So apparently they used to be from the east and were imported and then became native to Calvert. Okay, so they're actually like an invasive species. That's funny. Apparently it changed colors too when it grew in Calvert. Okay, sure.
Well,
I see you're working hard as always.
Talk to Eddie's mom. Yeah, they're gone, unfortunately. I mean, yes and no, I guess.
Looking is always free, you know.
We can finally buy EP Charges 3, and it's not a terrible idea to do that. I can probably just make a bunch of them, actually.
Come see us again sometime. Looking is always free, you know.
Which I will do. Let's buy a bunch of these.
Come see us again sometime.
Oh, right, I need to, like, grab these things. I think this is the last time they, like, respawn, by the way. Like, I think once you get them all once in Edith, I don't think they come back. Pretty sure. Not that I care about them that much, I mean, yeah, you should get them, but... You know, they're not the most... Oh, Neo Life Aid. Okay. Sure. Sounds good, I guess. I guess we can see the bulletin board. Yeah, just a monster hunt. Not a big deal.
Would you care for some flowers?
Oh, it's Raymond. Hey, Raymond. Are you the one that wanted to bang your sister? Look, that's a thing, okay? I don't know what to tell you. For some reason, there was this messed up love triangle between Raymond, his best friend, and his sister. Yeah, it's 100 degrees here. Literally. It doesn't work, Liz. I don't think we made that. Well, we're just, talking to people. Oh. We're talking to the guy that wants to bang his sister. I think it was Raymond, right? No, it wasn't Raymond. It was the other guy, wasn't it? Isn't Raymond the gay guy? Yeah, it's Jess, I think, that wanted to bang his sister. I don't know. It was a weird, messed up love triangle. Except it wasn't really a triangle. It was like... They each loved one of the other ones. It was like some weird love line, I guess. Look, I've tried to block that side quest out of my head.
Please stop by again sometime.
You wouldn't believe the number of people that actually don't get that the one guy there literally wanted to date his sister. His own, like, biological sister. For some reason, that flies over people's heads sometimes, even though it's pretty obvious. To be fair, they do portray it as legitimately weird. And never going to happen. Can we talk to the nun, please? Where are the children? Have they all decided to play hooky? Where did I go wrong? Oh god, none of the kids showed up. What are kids even into nowadays? I don't know. Figure it out. It's your job. Maybe she's like confused by something. I don't know. I thought you made a weather command. Try any command. See if the commands are not on. I thought you did make one too. Maybe Streamlabs is off. Oh, it's a white cat. Looking for something, I guess. Sure. Kasara should be somewhere, I would imagine. I couldn't find her yesterday. I wanted to find her, but... she's probably my favorite, like, NPC you can talk to. Where's Yume? Gotta be up here, I would imagine. Ah, here she is. Oh, here's Kasara. I knew that. Yeah, she's painting here. I think you're a professional already. I mean, she basically is. Her art is very pretty. We use the same colored pencils and all, and your drawings are totally different than mine. Yume, she's like 14, okay? You got time, Yume. You draw the kids. You can't up on her like that. I'll draw all of you. Just calm down. I'm just doodling, really. That is just doodling, huh? Sure, Kasara. Oh, she drew something in the bathhouse. Yeah, Kasara is pretty awesome. Okay, yeah, I know. You've been adopted by them. Just spent hours and hours tinkering with something they completely forget to eat. Yeah, I guess Kasara... yeah, obviously they're putting Kasara with Rebecca to get Rebecca out of her shell. It reminded me of Northumbria. Okay, that makes sense to, you know, a poorer section. Just people are happier. Ah. Good for a job recently. Can't find anything to be some quick cash though. Yeah, you can tell that she's having trouble accepting that she's happy here. She's trying to convince herself that she wants to leave. It's not surprising that a girl like her would want to push people away. What'd she say? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what she's talking about. Hey, Yume. Yeah, they did. You're the only pink girl around now. Yume is very smart, by the way. Ben's not wrong. She probably suspects something. She's not an idiot. I mean, she's literally playing chess pretty well against her grandfather at like 6 years old. Harry. Oh, that's what Gina's probably referring to. They see the race. Harry's supposed to see the race or something. Maybe Sheena's supposed to thinking of something else. I don't know. I don't remember what she's talking about. Probably nothing too important, honestly. There you go. Did I talk to everybody? Except for that person. And then I gotta go talk to, we already talked to Rebecca last time. And Chris. Wonder if something happened in Kitty World? I don't know. Something's going on in the kitty domain. That's not good. Okay. For some reason I'm having trouble remembering where the bathhouse is. That happens sometimes. Oh, yeah, there's Kasara's, Merle. Apparently that's just doodling. Yeah, she's incredibly talented, apparently. It is extremely impressive, considering it despite being a literal sketch. Obviously, it's symbolic for her. I mean, she is from Northumbria. They did just get their freedom. Obviously, she's trying to figure out what she wants to do in life. Yeah, she's befriending Anya as well. She's not used to it, clearly. So yeah, instead of a super talented dancing girl, Kasara's super talented artist girl. Kind of prickly, though. You're not wrong. Yeah, she does.
Okay.
That's what happens when, you know, you grow up in a country that got completely devastated by a natural disaster. Somebody upstairs. Did I forget to talk to? No? Oh, it's just a cat. I already talked to the cat. Alright, that should be it for that. I can always pick up more things later. Riverside, sure.
Let's roll, gang.
Probably be a pretty chill stream of just chatting with people. Maybe we'll get a side quest done. I don't know. There's a ton of places to go, as you can see. It's chill here, yeah. There's gonna be several days like this going forward. Single digit temperature chill, yeah. Not surprised. In the south. Prodding and probing, nothing's caught your eye. Nah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, obviously Nadia's going after Swin. We'll find out, you know, what she does later. Swin is with, well, supposed Ace. Although Nadia is more doubtful of that. I mean, it would make sense that Swin would be, like, desperate for that to be Ace. Right? Since he's the one that killed him. Granted, Ace wanted him to kill him so that Swin could live and not be, and then have a chance to escape later from the garden. I think one of the weirdest, like, complaints I see is, well, if Ace is also the leader of the garden, so that would mean he's the one that put Swin in danger, and yeah, that's true, but why the hell would Swin think that? Like, I don't know, sometimes people seem to have like, not able to put themselves in the shoes of the actual character. Like, do you think Swin is going to be thinking rationally when his biggest regret is literally just staring him in the face? Like, seriously, you expect him to make a rational decision. That's kind of nutty, frankly. Like, to Swin, Ace is his hero, his idol, his everything. His literal family. More so than even, like, he's family to Nadia. Like, yeah, sure, he's Nadia's brother, but Nadia barely knew the guy compared to Swin. Like, she obviously knew him, but it was just like a normal brother or sister relationship, whereas, you know, Ace gave up his very life for Swin. And the way he gave it up for him was specific in a way that would let Swin escape later. Oh yeah, Mario's comparing herself to Dingo, and being, you know, broody about it, I guess. Seriously, I mean, at the end of the day, Dingo did not exactly realize what the Mafia was actually doing. I mean, he walked into a nuclear bomb. The guy was perfectly human. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get being... Hey Josh, he looks like rationality with something to do with life is yes, that's what I don't understand. Apparently some people do. They expect somebody character act completely rational. Like, I get it with Claire because, again, I don't understand, like, why she's loyal to somebody that really didn't help her that much. But, like, Ace did everything for Swin.
Right. The world and this menu. Aww, leaving so soon.
The world and this menu. That's funny. Good evening.
See you later.
Let's talk to the manga artist. People go hella crazy even for sports teams. Yeah, I know they do. People have rioted over sports teams wins. What'd you say? You trying to hide your identity? I guess it makes sense. You're drawing for a boys magazine after all. Okay, yeah. So, writing under a male pen name. Plan on revealing the truth with a gag comic. Okay, that makes sense. Even took the whole reveal into consideration when coming up with my nickname. And out the window that went that idea. Yeah, she did the whole thing as like a joke. Like with a male pen name. Plus, she doesn't really like to meet with like people. Oh, she wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, she's not really good with crowds, so.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't listening to you, dude, but she's screwed now, I guess. Yeah, pretty fun. It's not like a misogynist thing with her making a male pen name, like, you know, the whole, oh, I take a male pen name because it sells better. No, that's not a thing in Calvert or Zemuria in general, frankly. If anything, given that the Septium Church has a female goddess, that makes perfect sense, actually, that the society would be...
There sure are a lot of fish here.
I'm not even sure misogyny is even a concept, frankly, in Zemuria, because of the religion actually being, well, predominantly female. Not that they ever talk about that or anything, but just assumptions. How am I feeling? Pretty good. How are you feeling? Oh yeah, Fairy plays with these two kids, which makes sense. They're all Easter. Listen, Anyas, I know you have a nice chest, but you don't need to flaunt it at the car in the road. You're just gonna just stand there, aren't you, while I talk to these people? Pretty good. Yeah. Let's see. Fairy's got work to do. I think she's like a grown-up already. Yeah, we're doing this thing where they treat Fairy more and more like an adult with different characters. Where did Rooney go? Oh, that's funny. Not unintentional that they're doing that. Bear in mind the kind of culture Fairy comes from. I mean, she's literally a child soldier from a heavily, like, desert area. Since she's from the Central East. You can imagine that kids grow up much faster as a result of that, like, maturity-wise.
I bet bet I can catch a big one here.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what a mess. Let's say performing your little idol act with the Lua. Oh, Natalie is the former partner of Sayla. They used to be a duo. Natalie's upset about them not having a cameraman or doing proper social media. She's like, you're an embarrassment to idols by not pushing yourself as much. Oh yeah, so Natalie is their new manager. She just hired herself, apparently. It's like when Anya showed up and just hired herself and then hired everyone for Van. She just show results with both jobs. Okay, Natalie. I love the idol storyline going on with the idols and now Natalie in the background. It has nothing to do with the main cast at all. Seriously, like the main characters, we hardly really interact with the idols. I mean, we had the one side quest, but that was just, you know, saving Lelua from being brought into some really bad scammers. It had nothing to do with their actual idol career. The world of Trails feels much more alive as a result of, you know, little storylines like that. Like, yeah, it goes a long way. Like Primo here has her big rivalry with Sheena. And it's cool. A spicy taco? Turn up the heat? Okay. With some seasonal vegetables? She's so passionate, and you're not wrong. Maybe a little too passionate.
Well...
My stuff can't be beat.
Yeah, I gotta buy these.
I'll be waiting for you.
I did check my numbers and for, you know, what I should have, and yeah, I have everything. Fusion food? That's where you like mix different cultures together, right? For food. It's like you serve both like Italian and Japanese or something. Yeah, they have the concept of followers. Almost famous. Mutuals with someone like the Empire's. The other fishing club in the Empire. Yeah, you keep uploading pictures. Don't share that. Oh, you almost threw up? Okay, great. Well, we got some fishing bait, I guess. Yeah, we probably have more fish to catch. Oh yeah, Nemeth Island was pretty crazy. Definitely one of my favorite chapters in the game. I mean, the stuff with Ren is just so good. How they just... The thing that I really like about Ren's trauma is how much it centers her as the focal point of it. Like, the DG cult is not just... I mean, they're not... You know, obviously they're evil, but the point is that it's not that they're evil. The point is what, you know, how they impacted their victims and how their victims have, you know, grown and managed to cope with it. You know, like with Tio, Ren, Van, Patra, so on and so forth. You know, it's not just put in there because, you know, they're evil. No, it has purpose behind it. You know, we see Ren, you know, overcome her own trauma. They do a great moment with Anya's, you know, helping her do that as well. Helping her not feel so ashamed at what happened to her body. Which, it's a very realistic portrayal of, like, a victim of that kind of abuse. Way better than I've ever seen before. Not to mention the DID is just, like, spot on. I know they add the magic mumbo jumbo to it of, like, the intentional personality transfer, but how the DID functions is note for note how it is in real life. You know, being a coping mechanism, having separate memories with separate personalities, their own individual personalities and emotions and regrets and all that. Like, all that stuff's real. Having, you know, foggy memories from when other personalities are in control. It's all good stuff. Oh, Rooney's inside. I guess, Lila? Over there? Lyra? I think it's Lyra. Lost track of him, apparently. I wonder if we'll see Fairy's Village in the game at some point. Yeah, they're talking about having a tutoring workshop. To help the kids study. Okay. Something's going on here. I don't know. I don't forget what order we do side quests in, but I mean, Act 3's so long, I forget like the order of side quests, basically. It's definitely the longest part of the game. I think it's close to half the game. It really is. Kind of insane, I know.
Can I help you?
That's not new.
Come again.
Well,
And now for a weather update.
Yeah, we got a thing there. Yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of districts to go to. A lot of districts.
what are we waiting for?
There is just an insane amount of NPCs to talk to in Act 3. Oh, this is the woman that wants to go on the business trips. So that she can spend the personal company's credit card, which is hilarious to me. By vacation, by the way, she literally means she means a business trip. She considers business trips vacations and basically does the bare minimum on them and just steals the company money from the credit card. Like, that's literally a thing she does, which is just, I'm sorry, hilarious to me. Sounds futuristic. Okay, so here's a new thing. They're now so Ilhan, apparently he's the guy upstairs. I never knew Ilhan was a androgynous name, but I guess it is. Anyway, he's working on a system for mobile phone payments for bills. So that's apparently a new thing that's being developed. Which makes sense. I mean, keep in mind how fast, like, iPhones have developed in this universe. Mobile payments, yeah.
I can handle any maintenance.
Okay, yeah, we have a whole bunch of things
Hope
that
to
we
see you
can
again.
do. Let me take a look and see what I want to get here. I want 1 break 3, 2 break 3s. 4 break 3s. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. I need 13 of those.
I can handle any. Hope to see you again.
I should have enough money for all of this. I would imagine so, anyway.
I can handle any.
Not money, it's this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. And attack 3s. Don't need one for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I guess 12.
Glad I was
Yeah,
able to help
actually.
you out.
I should probably make
Got
some
plenty
of
of
them.
custom parts.
I have plenty of do I have
Hope to see
you
you
don't
again.
have the you're not the trade shop? Are you the trade shop?
What would you like? Will you
No.
stop by again?
Let me
Time.
where's the trade shop? It's gotta be in Old Town? I think it's Stanley's
On my
factory.
way.
Going to Trail Suit
Thank you all
Daybreak
for
2 in
stopping
July.
by.
That's cool. I like it.
Ask me
Good
anything.
game.
Really. See you later.
Allow
Okay,
me to
here,
assist.
it's you. Yeah, I have tons of stuff.
Hope to see you again.
Let me see here. Okay, I made those two there. Do you have an attack 3? No.
Maintenance mode. That one's a single element slot.
You'd have an attack 3. Did you break 3 there?
That one's a single element slot.
Did you break 2 there?
Maintenance mode activated.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back. Switching to
Switching to maintenance mode.
activating maintenance mode. Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting order.
Need to...
I can handle maintenance. Come again.
Nope.
If you
I
want.
meant to do this on my
Allow
own,
me
but
to
I
see
like
you again.
I like literally
Allow me
forgot.
to assist.
I'll just do it now.
Hope
There
to see
you
you
go.
again.
Ask me anything. Really.
1, let's see, that's 8. That should be
Come
enough.
again.
If you want.
Initiating maintenance.
Yeah, she
Maintenance
gets really nervous.
mode activated. Skill
Attack
loadout
3,
updated.
break 3. Should be able to
Skill
get
loadout
first game
updated.
now. Yep. Kind of
That's a
figured as
single
much.
element slot.
I don't actually have another attack too.
Want? I can handle maintenance or modifications. See you later.
Maintenance mode activated.
Yeah,
That's a
I should have
single
like
element
more than
slot.
enough Zappas.
Skill loadout up-
Don't worry. Citri's got your back. Skills altered.
Not for the rest of the game. I still got to get like, you know, slots unlocked, but we should be okay. Is that's not correct. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Too bad I can't get an EP cut 3 there, but
Skills
I'll put
altered.
that there instead.
Switching to maintenance mode. Don't worry.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Could be worse, I guess.
Skills updated.
Skills updated.
Activating maintenance mode. Skills changed. Skills changed.
Need a. Actually, do you have a break too?
I can
that's
handle
fine.
maintenance or modifications.
They don't
See
cost
you
very much.
Activating maintenance.
We have all the
mode.
party members, so. I mean, I could like
Skills-
skimp on Swin and Nadia, but like, why? I got plenty. But if you're tight on Sepeth, you probably should.
Ask me anything. Really. Come again. If you want, hey?
Allow me to hope
Oh,
to
not
see
the
you
bargain,
again.
man.
Allow me
Let's
to
let's
assist.
trade attack twos here. I got
To
so
see you
many U
again.
materials, I might as well, right?
Maintenance mode.
Don't worry.
Maintenance.
Seriously, I
Switching
have
to maintenance.
so many of them
Switching
that
Activating
what
maintenance.
difference does it make?
Initiating maintenance.
This is Nadia.
That's a single element skill.
Yeah, you want break 3 there.
A single element slot. Skills updated.
She gets burst gain so easily.
Skills updated.
Wish she could get EP cut 3, but she cannot.
Adjusting ordnance.
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting ordnance.
Oh well. But now that we have 3, so we can get everybody to get burst gain, that I
Shard
care to
skills
have it, so.
updated.
I could get it for Anya's too, but like, why?
That's a single element slot. Shard
It's
skills
really
updated.
not that necessary.
That's a single element slot. That's a
You
single
know,
element
I think
slot.
break 2 might be better, I don't know.
Looking to adjust your ordnance?
Thinking about it. Yeah, not bad.
Let me handle this.
You can get your attack 3 up here. And I don't even need you to have this anymore, so
Skill set updated.
you can get a strike 3 there, why not?
Commencing maintenance.
Activating maintenance mode.
Commencing maintenance.
Yeah, Celise is around in the garden, I guess. It's too bad she
Activating maintenance
doesn't
mode.
really do much. Yeah, burst gain, I mean, it's nice and for physical fighters or balanced characters, but could maybe swap some things, but I don't think so. Need to move. Okay.
Sorry, that's a single element slot. Sorry, that's a single Skills changed.
Can probably try to get him
Skills changed.
burst gain. He's got a nice little grid
Skills
for
changed.
it. And then, what did he have? An EP cut too? No, it was a action too?
Skills
There it
changed.
is. Yeah, there we go. That'll help.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Cool. Now I need a bunch of
Initiating
defense
maintenance.
3s, I guess. How
Maintenance
many do I
mode
need?
engaged.
1,
Maintenance mode active.
2,
worry. Citri's got you.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance.
3,
Activating maintenance
4,
mode.
5,
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting ordnance.
6,
Looking to adjust your ordnance.
Let me handle this.
7,
Commencing maintenance.
8.
Activating maintenance mode. Modifying your ordnance, are you?
I guess
I can
8.
See you later. Ask me anything. Really.
Probably enough.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Initiating maintenance.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Maintenance mode activated.
Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Bet Katra doesn't have a
Switching
slot
maintenance
to
mode.
put it in.
Activating maintenance mode.
Initiating maintenance.
Might have bought too many
Adjusting
EP3s,
ordnance.
but Meh, I don't really care.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Let me handle this.
I mean, I
Commencing
could have like
maintenance.
counted it more, but oh wow, I counted wrong.
Activate.
Commencing
Counting with
maintenance.
Ryzen, he
Activating maintenance mode.
he doesn't know how to count to 9, I guess. There we go. I have succeeded in counting to 9.
Commencing
Look,
maintenance.
counting is hard, okay? I mean, you try to count. Not the easiest thing in the world here.
Activating
Okay.
maintenance mode. Initiating maintenance.
Yeah, it's like impossible to get it to. I mean, it's not impossible to get burst game for Anya's. It's just, what's the point? Like, not gonna really use it. I mean, I'd have to move probably this. Yeah, I'd have to drop a whole bunch of things, and I want a very specific setup for Anya's. She doesn't need burst gain anyway. It doesn't work with magic, so meh, don't really care. Now, HP 3s, we need a bunch of these for sure. Those
Shifting to
are
maintenance mode. Initiating
really high
maintenance.
priority.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Maintenance mode activated.
Having the HP is
Don't
very
worry,
useful in
Citrus
Nightmare.
got your back.
Gives me a little
Switching
more
to
leeway.
maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode.
You don't really need them if you're on like a lower difficulty, like at
Activating
all.
maintenance mode.
But I think they're pretty important on Nightmare. Mainly for
Initiating
like
maintenance.
surviving
Adjusting orbment.
what do they call that thing? An S break?
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting orbment.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
I still need
Let me
1,
handle this.
2,
Commencing maintenance.
3.
Activating maintenance mode.
4.
Modifying your orbment. Initiating
Anybody have any
maintenance mode
shields?
engaged.
Maintenance
On?
mode.
Don't worry, Citrus got your
You
back.
do. We'll get 1
Switching
shield
to
3.
maintenance- No, that's a single.
Unless I already have it. Oh, I do have it.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Activating maintenance. Initiating.
I guess I can get 1 more shield.
Adjusting orbment.
Looking to adjust your.
Let me handle this.
Not that I care too much about it, but it's there, I guess. Shield 3 is not very useful. Ah, 1 more. I don't know if I need that, but I'll get it. I kind of figured I had enough Zephyr's to go around. Technically, there's the bonus characters, but obviously I'll have way more Zephyr's by then, so I don't even
Let
care.
me handle this. That's a single element.
All my
Commencing
Zephyr's
maintenance.
should be able to go to unlocking slots after I unlock the
Activating
higher
maintenance
tier
mode. Sorry,
orbments.
that's a single element slot.
Still need like EP3s and stuff, you know?
Shifting to maintenance mode.
There we go. I need strike 2, strike 3s, and evade 3s. Okay, let's just guess. I'm too lazy to count them.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Yeah, way too lazy to count.
Initiating maintenance. Maintenance mode engaged.
Debating if I should do an evade 3 and evade 2. I could get it to 71%. Yeah, I'd rather have this, I think. Yeah, I think so. If I unlock that slot later, maybe I can give her an evade 2.
Maintenance mode activated. That's a single element slot.
But I don't think it's
Looks
worthwhile
like a
right
new
now.
shard-
Don't worry, Citrus got. That's a single element slot. Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Going through
Activating
here.
maintenance mode. Skills changed.
Let's get a few more, I guess, of each one.
Don't worry. Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to
Debatable
maintenance
how
mode.
much strike 3 really helps, but
Activating maintenance mode. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
already has Judgment Feather, huh? Can't really get it right now. Wish I could, but I can't.
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting orbment.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Let me handle this.
Commencing maintenance.
Just strike threes?
Activating
No, I need
maintenance
one more
mode.
evade 3.
Shifting to maintenance.
Initiating maintenance mode engaged.
Maintenance mode activated.
Can always turn some strike 2s into it. Oh, I already
Don't
have one there.
worry. Switching to maintenance.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Activating maintenance mode.
Here we go. It might be a bit difficult for you to stay on, as you're about 2 steps from becoming a 0-flavored popsicle. That sucks.
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting orbment.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Yeah, I
Let me
guess
handle
we'll
this.
make a couple.
Come again.
I'm actually running low on sepets for that.
assist.
I don't really want to spend any more.
Hope to see
Got
you
plenty
again.
of U material pluses, so
Don't worry. Switching to maintenance mode.
it's 8C right now, 47 degrees Fahrenheit.
Switching to maintenance mode.
I see. So it's cold.
Activating maintenance mode.
Yeah, it's super hot here,
Initiating
unfortunately.
maintenance.
Adjusting orbment.
I wish it wasn't, but
Looking
it
to adjust
is.
your orbments?
I think we'll do an evade 3 instead.
Let me handle this.
You need a strike 3, or you already got one? Okay, good. You already got one.
Commencing maintenance.
Do a strike 3 and a strike 2.
Activating maintenance.
Commencing maintenance.
Activating maintenance mode.
Evade 3. Judgment Feather. Nope, we're low on mines. Okay.
Modifying your orbment are
Initiating
That should be
maintenance.
3s all around.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Maintenance mode activated.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it should be.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Activating maintenance mode.
Initiating maintenance.
Adjusting orbment.
It's really silly that you can't get the higher
Looking
tier
to
ones,
adjust your
but whatever.
orbments?
Let me handle this.
Commencing maintenance.
Let me handle this.
Commencing maintenance.
Activating maintenance mode. Shifting to maintenance mode.
God, it just never stops talking. Mirage Sepith is a little low. Actually, I might not have enough Mirage Sepith. I probably do, but we should get some more anyway.
Let's roll, gang.
Yeah, we will get some more. It's not till the next... I guess chapter of Act 3? I don't know what you want. I mean, the game has a word, has like a way they call them, the parts of Act 3. There's like 5 or 6 of them, by the way. It's a hell of a long chapter. Like, legitimately. Oh, here's the mother of Myrna, or Mina. Okay, yeah, she has separation anxiety at the beginning. But now that her daughter is perfectly fine going to school, which is what happens, suddenly the mom is like, oh my god, why isn't she like panicking over not being with me all the time? Just a normal mother-daughter relationship, you know, I like it. Oh yeah, people are walking with their heads in their T-phones now. That's a new problem that's going on. So, very modern-esque problem.
I wonder if business will be better this year. All right.
I like it. Let's see, we got a 4SPG. Oh, that side quest. Okay, So a bunch of workers, a bunch of migrant workers have disappeared. Primarily from an impoverished northern region. That's probably Northumbria. That is one of the best side quests in the game. Yeah, migrant workers. They mean what you think they mean. It's more or less, it's a real world issue they're talking about.
What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Oh, here's Ren. Yeah, they mean what they mean what you think they mean. Well, the kind of migrants that you think they're talking about. It's an excellent side quest because I have a ton to discuss about it. And it also has some interesting foreshadowing in it. If we can get a side quest done, that's the one I would like to do. Going on Do Not Disturb mode for a while. Yeah, basically this is the excuse why Ren is not in this part of the chapter. Don't worry, we'll get Ren back very, very soon. Just not for this part of the act. She is a permanent character. It just takes her a while to become, like, in the party properly. Her availability is pretty good, though. Well, that's good. I hope you enjoyed Daybreak 2, Josh.
Please, at least consider my...
Talk to Kay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the joke. I could make a joke about it, but I won't. Not really appropriate. But it is a good quest, like legitimately a good quest.
And after that,
I was wondering when that one was. I didn't realize it was like immediate. Okay, yeah, this is the rich woman that's like having a culture shock basically and loving it, which is hilarious. She's like some rich noble like lady. Hope the master doesn't find out. Basically her husband. We might be watching the 100 Days today. I don't know. I'll have to check the guide.
You can always count on the break.
Okay, we got Gray here. So Lashkar's recovering, apparently. Okay, Bracer's he's a Bracer under reevaluation now. Gray for his lies there. Although, obviously they're not going to fire him, considering they didn't fire Arios. Why would they fire him? He'll probably get reprimanded or demoted a rank or something. Yeah, some restrictions on him, I guess. He is getting punished, but not a huge deal. Okay, Lashkar's back to helping out with the Bracer Guild, which is cool. Makes sense, given, you know, what he wants to be. They're letting him basically intern, which is cool. Oh, no, that was actually the correct person. I think. No, it's not. That's Hazel. I want to talk to Lahad. Oh, Lashkar's apologizing for his actions in the past chapter. Act 2. I mean, can you blame the kid? His girlfriend got turned into atoms, along with his mother and father and sister. Could be worse. I mean, they could have been poisoned by Harwood.
I think I'll give it a try.
Oh, I'm so stoked. Okay, you be stoked, I guess. Anything to see those sexy racers. Yeah, racing culture's like big in Calvert, so it's whatever. I'm not a big fan of car races personally. This guy still can't find the proper bus. You walked 6 hours? Did you take so long to get to places in Edith? Oh my god, this guy is like... He spent 4 hours lost on the bus and 6 hours walking to try to get to his interview. That is amazing. Yeah, he's kind of an idiot. Who has no sense of direction. Like, worse than me. You know, I have very little sense of direction, but like, not that bad. Jeez.
Let's see. I need to buy. Maybe I should pick up this.
Should do that side quest when I can.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please come back anytime.
Okay, we got that. We have Lilian. Yeah, we talked to him in Longport. Yeah, what's he been up to? You need to be all cryptic, dude? Yeah, no kidding. We're just asking how you're doing with your sister there.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Okay, he's not convinced about going back to the Gecko School, I
Our
guess.
stores have a wide
But he's thinking
variety
about
of
it.
fine goods for sale.
Maybe he'll do both, I guess.
We
Okay,
hope you
sure.
enjoy shopping with us.
What can I get for you today? Please come back soon.
Talk to you. Fast fashion stores? Okay.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay, yeah, so there is a bunch of boots here.
Please stop by again.
I'll have to see if those are better.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
Wow,
If
that's
you need
like
fresh
literally
vegetables and
better.
Ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers. Look no
This is a lot
further
better for
than
Van. I'm gonna buy it.
We
Not
invite
that
everyone
much
to come
better
and see for
there.
yourselves.
Not really that much better. Nah. Not really. Could get more like accuracy, but it really doesn't matter much at this point. So I'm gonna hold off on getting those. I could get these for like the stuff, but again, it's not really that much.
Thank you for visiting the
Oh, it
Weston
actually is a lot
Department
better. Actually. Yeah, we are gonna do the
Store.
this one.
Our stores have a wide variety
for our
of fine goods
mages.
for sale.
The physical ones, not so much though, but these
We
ones
hope you
are
enjoy
significant
shopping
at
with
this
us.
point. I'm actually going to switch Elaine to more magic oriented now. Because why not? Yeah, we're starting to use new material pluses
You
now for
better
our
take
weapon
good care
upgrades,
of it.
but that's fine. Here's Regina.
Thank you for visiting the Weston
Oh, and
Department
Alvis.
Store.
What are you possibly thinking so hard about? A weapon?
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but you know, we died a few times, but luckily we
Hope you enjoy
have time
shopping
travel,
with
so
us.
it's alright. Don't worry, dude. You would have died several times, so it's fine. Then again, I mean, how many people get to say they died like 5 times? I mean, it's kind of fun. I mean, really.
Right.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
I mean, look how many times.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
I mean, Van's died like 4
Hope you
times
enjoy
now.
shopping
Elaine's
with us.
died the most. I think she's died like 6 times now. I mean, it's quite the experience, I guess. I mean, when you think about it. Oh, here's Beth. The one that wanted a rich husband. But I guess now she's changing. Her says I'm doing it wrong, then I'm doing it wrong. She actually likes her husband for more than just
Thank
his
you
money.
for visiting the
No
Weston
kidding.
Department Store.
All right, I can't really resist here. I wanna. Oh, they're doing a race thing. Probably mix in the side quests. Just because there's so much to do and talk about and talk to now for I mean, not every district is always available in Edith, thankfully, but there's a ton of them. You didn't die once in Trails to Daybreak? That's cool. I don't know the last time I actually got a game over in a Trails game. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it.
What would you like? Will you stop by again
Okay.
sometime?
Anyway, this is the side quest that we picked up about the undocumented migrants. No, the migrant workers is listed actually. It didn't actually say they were undocumented in the quest thing. Yeah, okay. So this side quest, yeah, this is the guy that was friends with, Dingo worked for him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds like it'd be right up our alley, I guess. So this guy acts as a go-between for immigrants dealing with special circumstances. Undocumented immigrants. A lot of not so honest work. They get a bad rap for a reason. Basically, this guy helps people who cross the border illegally get under the table work. Migrants are unable to obtain proper work visas. So yes, work visas are a thing. They're a concept in Samaria. Migrants who have no illegal right to work in this country. Yeah, so he helps them get illegal work, basically. Not dangerous work, just work they're not legally allowed to do, because they're not allowed to work, technically speaking. Yeah, if you're Eastern, Heiyue will get you under the table work, because they're an Eastern-based mafia. But people from the West do not have that option. He gets a finder's fee from the employer, apparently. Obviously illegally, but he does. This is a total gray area, what he's doing, which I kind of like. Like, I mean, Conrad is definitely breaking the law. But he is doing it for, well, I guess noble means, you know, he's helping people that otherwise can't survive. He doesn't take any of their pay. He just gets a finder's fee from the actual employer. He seems like a good guy. Okay, apparently he's been getting them jobs, and they've been basically telling them that they are the work, they don't want it anymore, and then they just go missing. And nobody knows what the hell is going on. And he's worried that people will think he's trafficking people or something. Which makes sense, he'd be suspect number one. Yeah, it sounds good to me. Let's see. here? That's that side quest. I don't care about that. Okay, yeah. This one is just a mini game to complete. Yeah, we're worried about the safety of the workers. Anyone worried about saving your own ass? Yeah, obviously he empathizes with them. Or sympathizes. I mean, it's Trails. They cover a lot of realistic issues. Alright, see you later. Which movie are we watching today? My Casablanca is also available. I don't know if that's the one we do. We can watch 2 movies. We already watched 100 Days, right? Okay. It's Crop Muncher and Saga Ravana. Okay. My Casablanca, I guess, is the last movie. Okay, let's see. That's right. They're the ones that have gone missing most frequently. Easterners. So this is interesting. For some reason, it is specifically migrants from North Zemuria, basically Northumbria, not Easterners and Central Easterners. Even white foreigners come here for work. Yes, of course they do. There's a fair number of... I mean, Northumbria has a ton of damage, yeah. Plus the free cities as well. But it's... Okay, so this is very strange. Why on earth would those migrants be targeted? And the party is already thinking that is strange. Because obviously their first implication would be... Well, let's see if they talk about it. I've heard that one subcontracting factory placed loads of them. Talked about some of their business partners. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's just one of those things where everybody knows you're hiring undocumented immigrants, but nobody says anything, and it kind of goes under the radar. Gabriella? Okay, yeah. She's a former Northumbrian. But I guess we should talk to some more lawful person first. I would imagine she's also an undocumented immigrant. Obviously, Kasara is almost certainly an undocumented immigrant. They don't say that, but she's a kid, crossed the border. I highly doubt she did so legally. Of course, she's also a child, so, you know, I doubt Calvert's gonna care or do anything about it at all. Nor should they, really. I mean, she's literally a child from, like, with no mom, from a country that has a terrible economic condition. If anybody would deserve, like, an asylum thing, it would be her.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Yeah, we also got to talk to Anya as well. We can talk to Conrad again. Yeah, this is probably the best way to do it, is to switch in, you know, kind of do, talk to a few districts, do a side quest.
Look no further than Holden Groceries.
You can already smell what the thing's about.
Everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I don't know, it's very interesting. I love this side quest. Okay, we have to go... Oops. I think it's like literally one of the best side quests in the game.
Planner launched. Objective set.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but it is up there. I think Riverside, yes. Gotta talk to Bradley.
What are we waiting for?
And now for the latest news from our news.
Can I help you? Come again.
Oops, I gotta use the
Got a
topic.
question for you.
Comes to us.
Yeah, we want to know about your... Well, he doesn't employ them, but his suppliers do. Gotta imagine they use their fair share of migrant workers. You ever talk to them? They don't exactly fill you in on all the details. Okay, he's been hearing strange things that's got him concerned. Sure. What are you hearing? So a bunch of migrants at the factory just up and quit, which is very strange considering they don't exactly have work visas. They can't just switch jobs. They don't have a lot of agency. And they've disappeared, so afterwards, which is not good. Okay, so they were pretty serious workers too, so it's strange. This job doesn't suit me, or I deserve better. Okay. They just started protesting, I guess. Not like physically protesting, just voicing their dissatisfaction. Which is very strange for somebody in that situation to do. Somebody told him something. So they're acting like they have something else lined up, which is very strange. Just complaints from your slider. Okay. So yeah, this is obviously secondhand information, so how reliable it is, we're not 100% sure. Granted, it's trails, it's almost certainly reliable. Alright, we got the bathhouse, the bathhouse. You got a game with Legend Heroes Equal 4 against a cryptid monster.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, the cryptids can be pretty tough. Yeah, so we want to know about the immigrants from North Cimmeria. Okay, we get a fair share from here. Yeah, so Anya, her family immigrated from Remiferia. We get lots of North Ambrian migrants who like to stop by. You should come in to talk to your grandma and grandpa. Okay. It's not a surprise that there's a lot of North Ambrian immigrants in particular because of how bad the situation there is. Yeah, I heard anything strange? Not really new, but there's been some talk about them being dissatisfied with the way they're being treated. Yeah, we heard this from Bradley. Are they being discriminated against? First ask. No, apparently. Even though they're immigrants, they still look pretty much like everyone else in Calvard, right? So this is interesting. There's a lot of nuance to the immigration in Calvard. Basically because the immigrants up north look Calvardian, the anti-immigrant racists don't focus on them. In fact, they pay them no attention whatsoever. They focus on the eastern and central eastern ones because they look like fairy. Yeah, it's because they're more easily identifiable. I'm sure they're against immigration from North Ambria, but it's less obvious. Yeah, it's hard to garner sympathy for them when they look just like the majority of Calvard's population. Yeah, basically they are. So what they're talking about here is that just because they don't face the same discrimination as Eastern immigrants doesn't necessarily mean they are in a better position. Advocacy groups have limited resources, right? you can't advocate for every single group. So you're going to focus on the groups that are facing the biggest problems, the biggest hurdles, the biggest discrimination, right? So effectively what this is the Western immigrants are like forgotten, basically. They're not discriminated against, you know, overtly, but neither are they helped overtly. It's a different way than what, you know, the Central Easterners and Far Eastern immigrants deal with, which is more overt discrimination. But then they have groups like Hayway to help them, as well as NGOs that are, you know, legal help for them. A lot of nuance. I really like it. Like, they actually cover it very realistically, because this is a real thing that happens, and pretty much throughout all human history. Yeah, like they're probably easier to scam because nobody's there to help them. Even though nobody's there to hurt them either, so. They're stuck in the middle, basically. They're stuck in no man's land. Okay, Huck heard some gossip. Talk to someone who can pull foreign workers from the mire of their jobs. Interesting. Okay, investment trends for social welfare services. Heard something about a non-profit organization, an NPO. Struck you as peculiar. An NPO. Basically, like what TOA does, NGO, but instead of a global, it's just a local. So instead of a global organization, it's a non-profit organization. It's a pro-immigrant group, theoretically. All it takes is one question: are you really happy with where you are right now? Okay, and then they promise them supposedly other work, I would guess. Not finding new jobs either. Yeah, it seems like they're being scammed, basically. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the economy's good now, but that doesn't mean anything. They don't have visas, so it's not like they could just find another job easily. They'd have to go to somebody else like Conrad, basically. What's an NPO? Okay, yeah. Barry is playing the... I don't know what this is, so we can have an explanation. Yeah, NGO is non-government organization. It's basically international. NPO is non-profit, which is usually more localized. Yeah, local level, specific field, NPO. NGOs are more international. They usually do multiple objectives. Well, yeah, I mean, it could be a front for something, obviously. Yeah, I love how they use this quest to develop more the immigration issue, political issue, and the main political issue of Calvert. Okay, we'll just go talk to different people. Head to Station Street. We gotta talk to Conrad again. Yeah, there we go. I guess we just go to Station Street. Remember those from north of Zemuria, North Ambria. All migrants that don't have work visas, we're just summarizing what we already know. They vanished after quitting their job. They're told to quit by a MPO. Why? Where are they going? What are they gaining? Yeah, and they would have lost all communications with them, basically. Let's find the NPO person and make them tell us what's going on. Problem is we don't actually know which NPO they're part of. So, I mean, we can't just go to every single one. There's a lot of them. Oh, hey, Toa. You know anything about this NPO? Yeah, I know. You're part of the ICO. It's an NGO. Okay, she's just still talking here. Can we actually finally ask her to help here? Yes, we're having a problem with an NPO. You know anything about it? Apparently Toa's investigating it already. They haven't been forthcoming about the results of their activities, which is suspicious, yes. If you're helping to employ migrants or helping to get them jobs or help them get, you know, work visas, well, how many have you succeeded in doing here? You should have numbers, and they're not giving anything. Their stated intentions are to aid the employment of foreigners with special circumstances. Okay, yeah. We know that, but they're not reporting anything, which is bizarre. Too bad Toa's not going to be in the actual party, but oh well. Maybe later, I don't know. Maybe in another game. Not that she was in the party very much. It's mainly just Reverie, right? Where she was like, No, she was in the party a lot for, was it Cold Steel 4? Might have been, I don't know. I think so. But she was a permanent character in Reverie. You have a friend who's looking into the group as well. Of course, kind of awkward how they timed the ring because it's not even close to reading the whole line by the time when it starts ringing. They're not. Should be pretty obvious. Her friends are Reen, George, Angelica, Crow. Probably one of those. Okay, separate incident. Yeah, she thinks it's the same one, basically. Okay, movement in Center March. We can go there. The Association for Better Migrant Working Conditions. So they've been misappropriating funds already, but apparently they're also disappearing migrant workers. But only specifically Northambrians or other northern immigrants. But it seems predominantly Northambrians. Which is just a very strange target. Okay. So that guy's clearly an immigrant. I can play good cop, I'll play bad cop. No, we can't. I just be an innocent bystander. That's funny. I love Aaron and Fairy's developing relationship. Yeah, I gotta talk to this guy. Not from Calvert, so he's asking if I was unhappy with my job. Yeah, so this guy is an undocumented immigrant. That's where I'm interested in having a stable income. He actually told him no, and then the guy gave up. That's definitely our guy. Probably. Yeah, we have to do this dumb minigame again. Why they give us a tutorial every single time we do it, I have no earthly idea. I wish they didn't, because it's completely unnecessary. It's like when Skyward Sword wouldn't shut the hell up about, you know, what item you picked up every single time you loaded your game. None of them are as hard as the one at the school, so not overly concerned. I don't even know how many more we have to do of this, but... Oh. I kind of underestimated that. Yeah, that was a little... Oh, he's doing the camera bug on me. No? See, for some reason I can't hide behind this car, and I don't know why. Kind of silly, I know. Down there. Eventually he'll turn green. I think this is the end of it. There we go. Yeah, the old sewer system. Secret meeting, clearly. Yeah, definitely not the place where an NPO would be meeting that was legitimate. Obviously, but we can use, we have a drone, so just use Fio. Plus Fio can turn invisible. Yep, stealth mode. God, that is really gross. They're calling the immigrants they're gathering a harvest. It means what you think it means. Yeah, construction work. That's a tough job. People up top who the client was. Find some runaways that fit the bill. He probably means kids. Yeah, they're obviously not actually helping them. They're kidnapping them. I think we still have to sneak and follow this person. Yes, I know. I know. We literally get a tutorial halfway through the exact same thing we've been doing, which is just incredibly silly. Like, obviously, I know how to tail the guy. I literally just did it. An unnecessary tutorial. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just completely unnecessary. I mean, how low do you think my attention span is here, Falcom? It ain't that low. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna... This guy going down here. I like the high speed when I'm hiding, not when I'm moving, because it makes the bars go up super duper fast. Which is obnoxious, to say the least. It's going to a car, it looks like. There we go. Got the SP bonus, good. Oh, it's not the red car. I guess he has a different car. Yeah, he's heading to the suburbs. Probably not. Okay, there's a bus transporting people. That has to be them. Along Highway 8. Yeah, that's the plan. Head to Highway 8. Yeah, he's lying to you. I'm taking you to your new employer. This is what you agreed to. Yeah, they're being trafficked, obviously. Yeah, threatening them because, I mean, they go to the police, though they could be deported. The guy's a dick. It's the Doller family he's using here. The mafia group that Ronald's part of. Of course, why they're targeting Northumbrians is very strange. But we'll talk about why that is soon. Well, I'll talk about it. No, we do not bring out tea and cookies. Yeah, they're human trafficking for sure. They're slave traders, which is just awful.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, I don't actually have. That's okay.
Stay put.
Usually I have
Screw with me.
Activating shield.
S-Grass ready to go, but I guess I didn't use the what do you call that? The sauna. Whoops. God, I love that spell. Of course, it's still easy as hell to get them all. Yeah, they're no threat to us at all. Just quick nebulous cannon, how to do the trick. Pick it up for your leaders, yeah. Yeah. Let's arrest him. Oh, here's the Mafia recruiter. He's, guess he's planning on shooting somebody secretly, but Toa gets to be badass, so that's cool. Let's just say I have a lot of experience under my belt. You're not wrong. You fought a god creature, so... I thought we forgot about you. The king of wishful thinking. Yeah, like we knew you were just hiding behind the thing, the boss, the whole time, dude. Yeah, the Doller family's foray into the slave trade was a decision agreed to by their higher-ups. However, the shell company that was used as the front for the NGO was originally meant to receive illegal grant money. So the reason they seem to be targeting people from the north, the culprit had no idea. It was deemed to be knowledge above his pay grade. So, the recruiter has no idea why they were targeting Northumbrians. Sure, whatever, Cody. Yeah, Cody's always addictive, Anne, for some reason. That's alright. Okay, yeah, Hubert is the guy that, Lecter, that tried to kill Lecter, and then Lecter made him a double agent in Calvard, but then Calvard made him a triple agent back against Air Bunny. It's a weird thing. Yeah, given the demographics of the victims, I have no doubt it's related. It seems that their client, given who Hubert works for, it should be fairly obvious who hired these pieces of shit and why they're targeting Northumbrians. Did investigations into their backgrounds. Something wrong, Hubert? Nothing for you to worry about. Yeah, there's good reason Hubert's probably afraid of this. Another thing I like about this quest is foreshadowing for the next game, clearly. We'll get more. I saw that jiggle, Rosette. Jesus. A little excessive. What'd you say? Found all the missing immigrants. So job case closed. That's true. Yeah, we don't know their motives, although their client was in need of people within that demographic. For what reason? Don't know. Wasn't lying about that part. They're still worried about that particular client of the Dolar family. A demand for people from the poorest walks of life. Not hard to imagine what they plan to do with them. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely trafficking them to for something. For horrible things, I would imagine. Okay, we gotta report back to Conrad here. I think there's a choice here. Yeah, the Dolar family was behind it all. Did a gray choice? Oh no, we get a chaos choice here that I want to pick. Yeah, well, he helped you out. I mean, they're the Mafia, they're a bunch of dicks, you know? Yeah, they have little protection because they don't have work visas, so not like they can go to the police, even though they were literally almost trafficked. Obviously the CID was there, but it's not their jurisdiction, and I imagine they don't do immigration enforcement, and they probably don't care. Might just be arrested and deported if we yeah, bring them to the police. Elaine says the guild can shelter them and humanitarian sanctuary. Makes sense, but there is a limit to what they can do. If like high up officials in Calvard told the guild to relinquish them, the guild could resist to some degree, but eventually they'd probably have to relent. You'd have to dismantle all the laws from the past century to get anything done. Yeah, pretty much. So we could try to get the guild to and Toa's organization to try to shelter them, or we can just have Conrad do it, and I want Conrad to do it. I want the chaos points. I mean, he's already been helping them, so we might as well just let him get their jobs back. I mean, he does seem to care about them. It's funny that this gives you chaos points. Like, he's obviously not the bad guy or anything. Yeah, he's breaking the law, but I mean, he's not a bad guy. I can't imagine Reen ever doing something like this, by the way. too much of a goody two-shoes to do what Van is doing here. You know, too much of let's follow the rules, which sometimes, you know, to stick with your principles, you have to not follow the rules. I guess Estelle might. Oh, I like how Elaine's giving him a look. That's funny. This isn't something I can officially condone. Well, it's not your choice, Elaine. Trust him that much. Yeah, if Conrad's bullshitting us, Van will deal with him. But, I mean, he's not bullshitting. Pretty obvious that he's a nice guy. Yeah, we'll take the money, please. Yeah, really good side quest. Lot more world building in it. Does a lot of nuance to the immigration situation. I love the nuance of like how the anti-immigrant groups, how they target only specific immigrants from the East just due to how they're obvious immigrants and the ones from the West aren't so obvious, or well, North, I guess. It's probably also partially why Erebonian immigrants are being accepted so quickly back from, you know, despite the war, right? Obviously, they face more issues than, you know, Northumbrians do, but... Or more overt issues, I should say. Since the Northumbrian immigrants just don't get much help at all. That also kind of explains why no one was really helping Kasara for a while. See ya, Toa. Yeah, I like her outfit now. We didn't figure out, you know, the MO, basically, or the reason, the motive. But we're gonna talk about it. Because I like the direction I think this is going in. Yeah, Van and Toa seem to understand, seem to realize, and the CID seems to have an idea. Hubert seems to know. Yeah. Well, Toa's on the phone. She's talking to a man, so it's not Angelica. There's a chance they may take action soon, so that's why the CID has been on the defense against this second generation recently. That's your key. That's how they're connected. Obviously, this is what Toa's really investigating here. So when Nadia was accusing her of having ulterior motives, she wasn't entirely wrong. Angie or George, okay. And the incident that Reen was worried about could also be a part of this. As those who dealt with the shadows in the Empire, it's our duty. She's talking to Crow.
Well done,
So,
everyone.
what is the second generation? Well, what is there a second one of? The Erebonian Intelligence Division.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Remember, the first one, all the Osborne's ones, they were theoretically fired. And they were replaced with a second new intelligence division. Hence, the, okay, we got the Chaos one. The second generation. So why would somebody be targeting Northumbrians? Well, it's definitely not
Shifting to maintenance mode.
the anti-immigrant groups because, again, their racism is directed specifically at Eastern and Far Eastern immigrants.
This is MK
Because they look different.
004. Mayor.
This is why they use the term white supremacist, because they had planned to do this, where Western immigrants or Northern immigrants who look more Calvardian don't face that same level of discrimination. They also just don't get any, help in general from advocacy groups either. But what group would want to target them? Erebonians. Why? Well, because Northumbrians had the audacity to declare their independence. How dare they? On top of which, they can use it as an intelligence war against Calvard. Look, your country's full of traffickers. Yeah, it is Lecter's intelligence division that is doing this. Whether it is Lecter personally, I do not know. But it is definitely someone in the Erebonian intelligence division that is doing this. It is an Erebonian. They are setting up an Erebonian villain. A no bullshit, full stop, Osborne sycophant, Erebonian villain. That seems to be the direction this is going. And I am very, very interested in that.
What are we waiting for?
So, yeah, awesome side quest.
Here goes.
Definitely like one of, if not the best side quest in the game.
Then let's head over.
And I love getting, implications on what Toe has been up to. Let's see if these two people are talking about something specific as well. So, yeah. It's basically an Erebonian fanatic that's desperate to reclaim the nationalism of Erebonia that is doing this. And targeting specifically Northumbrians because of, well, the independence. And they also probably are so stupid and ignorant that they're unaware that the immigrant groups don't target those immigrants. They probably don't know that because they're stupid. Or don't care. About the supposed entertainment maestro, the guy who's involved in producing all these super successful movies. Okay, now I don't think this is... These guys have some interesting dialogue at some point in Act 3. Yeah, they do such a good job with, like, the nuance of the different immigrant groups, while also foreshadowing, what's going on in the second generation intelligence division. I mean, I guess theoretically the second generation could be referring to something else. Okay, they're talking about some anonymous entertainment legend. I have no idea what they're talking about. Basically internet rumors that don't really matter, I don't think. And, somebody trying to redo the tensions between... Basically somebody that can't accept the fact that Erebonia is in the shitter compared to Calvard. Calvard has already surpassed Erebonia militarily. I know some people are in denial about that, but no, they have. They have already surpassed Erebonia militarily. And it's only going to get worse for Erebonia from here. Really, 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 really good side quest. I mean, if they're turning the second intelligence division into actual villains, good. Frankly, we need a real Erebonia villain, not a bullshit, it made me do it, the curse! No, just Full bullshit, radicalized, brown shirt, Osborne, sycophant. Like, we need that desperately. They did it a little bit in Reverie, but
May I help you?
it would be nice to have more of that.
Thank you.
Because there should be consequences for what Osborne did, you know? He cultivated a generation of lunatics. I mean, it's what he did. And no amount of getting rid of some evil mystery curse is going to solve that. You know, he still cultivated the nationalistic frenzy, right? So, of course, there should be people in the intelligence division that are pissed off with Erebonia's falling status in the world. They're pissed off that Northumbria had the audacity to become independent along with Crossbell, and so they're targeting immigrants in Calvard from Northumbria that declared independence, while also trying to restart this intelligence war with Calvard. Yeah, so they're talking about Sal basically manipulating all of Heiue here, but meh. I mean, it's kind of already obvious at this point. He's basically becoming the most powerful man in Heiue. Yeah, really, really, really good side quest.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
We've got... Okay, these two. I'm excited where they're going with that. But yeah, that explains why they are using the terminology they are using. Because they plan to make it more nuanced as far as the immigrants themselves are concerned. I mean, obviously the anti-immigrant groups are just like heavily racist, but the actual immigrants that are, you know, how they're treated is very nuanced. Which is interesting. And, you know, the game acknowledges, like, what Conrad is doing specifically. Yeah, it's illegal. I mean, Elaine is even just completely uncomfortable with it. But Van is a gray character. I mean, that's kind of his shtick, you know? So they're doing side quests like that with him, and I love it. You know, he's a far more nuanced character as far as what he's willing to do than Reen is. Like, Reen would never do that. He'd be like, well, I mean, it's against the law, so I can't help them. At least that's my guess what Reen would do. Same with Lloyd. Estelle, I could see acting differently. Since bracers have a bit more freedom. And she's kind of a hothead sometimes.
Please take as much time as you need.
Now we can buy those.
I hope to see you again.
Oh, I gotta talk to you again. Okay. Oh, yeah, what's her name? Cronin? Her pen name is J. Siegel, apparently. Yeah, when I first heard that she was, like, using a pen name, I was like, oh, are they doing, like, a misogynist thing? But, like, that doesn't make any sense. There's been no indication of that in Samaria. No, she's just, like, doing it as a joke, basically. And wants to basically avoid meeting her fans because she doesn't like big crowds. Which I think is funny. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Which makes sense given the fact that,
Now playing in a theater near you.
as far as we know, there's no, like, physical differences between genders in Zemuria. Like, in fact, most of the strongest people in the series are, like, female. No, this is McBurn, but he's like a demon thing.
We embarked on a journey.
Obviously Osborne, but again, he's cheating.
The saga of Ravana. The return
But like, you know, Arian Rod,
now playing.
Aurelia, Chizuna. I much prefer that because, you know, why limit yourself to a real world thing, right?
A story of blood-stained earth.
It's kind of weird to just power scale based on real world muscle differences.
Now playing.
I mean, I guess if you want to do that in your world, I mean, go ahead. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer the latter. Or I just prefer to, you know, not be limited that way.
Welcome.
Here's the waitress lady. I guess she's taking her brother to Aramis. Okay, yeah, the festival basically. Because she's trying to get her brother to like do something with his life, basically, which I guess makes sense. They've been having that argument for a while. I mean, I don't think like the immigration thing is gonna be like I don't think the anti-immigrant groups are gonna become like made villains or anything.
Welcome. Thank you
Like
for
they're
coming.
clearly just gonna be like a
Please
political
stop by again.
thing and a political issue. Like I'm sure it'll come more into the fold as we get into Horizon. Like it's definitely gonna become a bigger issue because of the end of the reparations, and as a result, the economy is gonna regress, which means more anti-immigrant group recruitment. But I don't think it's gonna be like a main villain or anything. They'll just be like, you know, we're used in the world building of Calvard. Apparently her husband's coming back from business trip. Oh, Aslan's here. He's the other racer that Maxim races. If we're lucky, we'll be able to talk to everybody.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain unfolds on an
We need to watch a movie.
The Adventures of Rockford, Golden Calamity, in theaters now.
Yeah, he's a Central Easterner, as you can tell. His skin is darker. Not that everyone has darker skin that's Central Easterner, but most of them are.
And blaze a trail for those who follow.
I don't know when they decided to do that, like as a main. Well, I mean, I guess it's been a while because
We embarked on a journey.
Sherazard is
Rightfully
from the east somewhere, and she has darker skin, and she was in Sky.
the king. Now playing.
But I don't know like how prevalent they wanted that skin tone to be at the time. They definitely had ideas, though. I mean, I know Sky talked about anti-immigrant threats in Calvard.
And of how a young band of soldiers managed to survive. 100 days.
What's wrong? I don't know. I really love that side quest. I mean, I guess I could be wrong, and it could not be an Erebonian villain, but I don't see who else it would be. It's a second division, second generation. I don't know. I think it's a fantastic side quest. With all the nuance. I appreciate that it's not just roar, groups hate all immigrants. It's more complicated than that. What are you doing, cat? I don't know, I think it's like the... If it's not the best side quest in the game, it's like top 3. Anti-immigrant tears. The True Grievance Parade was a force to be reckoned back in the day. Yeah, I know, they attacked Orcus Tower. Yeah, if you, for some reason, didn't realize that the True Grievance Brigade was the guys that attacked Orcus Tower in Crossbell, she confirms it for you. I don't know how you wouldn't put 2 and 2 together like that, but they wear the exact same outfit, but whatever. I do have to wonder if it's Lecter personally, like, trying to traffic Northumbrians, or... I mean, I guess. It's alright. I just want to know... I'm just excited because it seems to be building to an Erebonian villain, and that makes me happy. Oh yeah, they're building up to some debate between Ryan and Gramhart.
Alrighty.
I don't know. I mean, they can't like not do the immigration thing. It's been built up for like 10 games. Like, obviously it became a bigger issue recently, but that's not Falcom's fault. Like, they've been planning this for years. Since Sky SC. At least. If not FC. Oh yeah, Langdon, he's a brown-nosing reporter, basically. He was kissing Rocksmith's ass. I like that world building too. That this guy's basically a establishment reporter that just kisses up to whoever's in charge, basically. Oop. I don't know. Could be Lecter doing it. I don't know if they do that though. I don't know if they would just full on make Lecter full blown, you know, sycophant of Osborn, which I mean he kind of acts like, so
Thanks
maybe.
for shopping.
If you did go in that direction, you could use it to salvage Claire. If you toss Lecter under the bus. But my guess is it's not going to be Lecter. It's going to be somebody else in the new intelligence division of Erebonia.
My guess is they'll try to have
Care for some popcorn?
Lecter and Claire
Hi
being
there.
trying to stop it along
Try
with
something?
Toa.
Come again.
I mean, if it was me, I would just full blown turn Lecter evil. I would. I mean, in his mind, he wouldn't be. He'd be trying to fulfill the nationalistic desires of Osborn. I mean, he could easily do that. Yeah, okay. Theaters, just for comfortable. Good old fashioned feel of that spirit. You talk about the movie yet?
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
No.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Doesn't look like it. I just hope they don't go in the direction that it's
Sale at the shop.
some other,
Good. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
you know, some that it's not an Erebonian and they're just trying to like experiment on them. That would be lame. I want them to do the political consequences of Osborn's actions.
Thank you for your visit.
Like, logically speaking, he should have radicalized a generation. And, you know, Crow and Co. have to basically de-radicalize them. That would explain why Reen, you know, how you could bring Reen back into the series. You know, he has to kind of put a stop to that, and he has to basically undo the damage his father has done. You could also use it to get Reen to acknowledge the damage that Osborn did.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Which I think would go a long way towards fixing more of Cold Steel.
Thank you for your visit today.
Which Calvert does make the Cold Steel games significantly better. Which is good.
Silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Okay, we gotta watch a movie here.
We have merchandise for the movie
Not
on
Riverside.
sale
We're in
at the shop.
Tyrell, right?
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your
See
visit?
what movies I want to watch. Okay.
Welcome.
Let's see. We've got. Okay, My Casablanca we have to watch as well, but we'll watch that next time. Doesn't
Thank
particularly
you for your
matter.
visit today.
I don't know.
Showing on screen one will soon
Judith.
begin.
Rosette, sure, whatever.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
The other one is the romance one with the two girls that Nina was telling us about. The high school Yuri romance. I think we watch it in the next route. Next part of the chapter. Basically, this is the history of a war between Elsheim and Valis. I guess Elsheim got independence from Valis. I forget the exact details. Right, okay. Valen's half-sister betrayed them. Right, gotcha. Betrayed Valis, I guess. Or Valen. I think this is the Sara movie. Or maybe it's an Alzheimer, but I forget exactly. I'm sure the brochure will tell me. I don't remember.
Let those who have
Yeah, there's
ears
Sarah.
hear my words, and those who have eyes behold my face.
I like that outfit on her.
My name is Sindhu, true heir to the throne.
If you do not wish to perish, we beseech you. Clear the way.
My king, the front lines have been breached.
Worry not. What can this rabble hope to accomplish? 17 years ago, that boy escaped the hand of fate. But one can only outrun it for so long.
You disgust me. To think that I share a bloodline with such a vile
Surge can't really,
monster.
but he does kind of look like Surge.
That
You're not
won't
wrong.
hold true after today, because your life ends here.
Yeah, I
Pathetic
know.
delusion for a pathetic traitor. The gallows are much too merciful an end for one such as you. I shall send you to the great beyond with my own hands. A man's character is determined by what he chooses to protect. You chose poorly, Valen. And that choice will be your undoing.
Yeah, okay. It is Alzheim. That's what I thought. I like how they kind of give you like a history lesson on Alzheim, an important country they're building up through a movie. Good use of narrative tools. While also showing, you know, Sarah's advanced in her career now. She's a full-blown actress. Shaheen is as well, of course. We saw her Indiana Jones movie before. Okay, she learned how to sword fight and ride a horse. I mean, she's a dancer. I'm sure she could figure it out. You did one-on-one practice sessions with her. Okay. Yeah, obviously buy the brochure. We can watch 2 movies, so we're going to. And we can watch them at both theaters, so... Let's see... Saga Ravana, Return of the King, 1209, Purple Epic, starring Sarah et al. Saga Ravana's Production Committee. Long, long ago, vast empire reigned over the central eastern half of the continent, and in a remote village in the far-flung reaches of the Kind Empire, a spirited young man named Sindhu meets a warrior woman named Kiara, lived by Sarah, leading him down the path of rebellion against tyrannical King Valen. Bear witness as Sindhu's friends step forth towards the destiny of their epic tale of an ancient era. The film was made by a joint production committee composed of staff from Vegas Films and a number of companies from the Principality of Alzheim. Of course it was, their history. Vegas Films spearheaded the project, but those in the know will certainly appreciate the distinctive touch of Alzheim's hand in the product direction. Sarah played the role of the young warrior woman Kiara in her debut performance, and her experience as dancer allowed her to bring both a graceful femininity and muscular athleticism to the role that shined during the film's thrilling action scenes. Playing this role was really a worthwhile endeavor for me. I feel like it helped me draw out a side of myself I never knew I had. That Sarah with a bashful smile, a smile that one would never hope to find on Kiara's dauntless countenance. Obviously, they're casting Sarah probably because she's, you know, Central Easterner.
Visit today.
Talk to you.
The showing on screen 2 will soon
Yeah, this movie theater's finally open again, basically.
Please silence your phone.
Now we have to watch the other really, really goofy movie. And it is a really goofy movie. Oh, I'm still missing some people here. Remember the idol duo that came up? They've been scrambling all over the place doing live concert after live concert. That makes sense. They're kind of making it big at this point.
Now playing in the theater near you. Take wing and soar.
Recent surge in T-venues have made it easier than ever to analyze trends on the orbital net. That makes sense. Using it to scout talent, I guess. Posting photogenic selfies in which they model their own fashions. Okay, yeah, he's using it to help them recruit models.
To reclaim what was rightfully ours.
Guy's a recruiter for a modeling agency or something.
Now playing.
A story of
Keen on joining the entertainment world.
and of how a young band of soldiers
Teresa's ever
managed to
Marilyn.
survive.
Yeah, I don't know. She acts kind of weird.
Now playing.
I guess she's rich somehow and nobody knows why or how. I have no idea. I mean, whatever. She's not as weird as Beryl was, so. Already found my life's calling, believe it or not. Sure. Consider us besties anyway, so it's whatever. Okay. Sure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we have tons of districts to still go to, which is just
Go, go, go!
pretty crazy. You have
Thank you for your visit today.
Hannah, I guess.
Screen 2 will soon begin.
Yeah, so we have to watch one more movie. We're gonna watch a really weird, goofy movie.
Right up.
We're gonna watch Pone the Crop Muncher, and we have to watch this movie because it's leaving.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures as the curtain
Sure.
unfolds on an all-new adventure.
This is the last chance you have to watch it. Okay, yeah, it's about a literal friends with a baby crop muncher, I guess. Whatever. This is just such a goofy movie. Oh no, he vandalized the crops because he's a crop muncher. It's what he does because he's a crop muncher. Oh no, he's digging up a field.
Pon,
Why'd they make it so
why-
cute?
Why are you digging up the field? There are holes everywhere. You promised over and over again that you'd stop doing this. I trusted you. You really are a monster.
I mean, it's a
Why
crop
did
muncher.
I ever think we could be friends? I wish I never met you.
Well, that's rude.
There he goes, off into the forest. Hold on. This farm looks abandoned. I don't think anyone's lived here in years. I don't see any crops around, so why would he...
Good job, dude.
No. I had it all wrong. He wasn't digging for crops, he was plowing the fields. What have I done? Wait! Come back, Pon! Pon!
Oh, the crop muncher cries. Good job, dude. Let's... You want to go home and see your dog? We haven't even seen your dog, like, on camera, which is funny. Looked after the military monsters? Okay, thank you, Fairy. I mean, I guess. I don't know. We can have a pet at the office. I mean, Zeros is kind of a pet. Nope, not happening. Just rejecting the child. There we go. There is, like, gifts you can get in the garden from handing in stuff. They give you, like, I think 20 each for each character. There's like, I think you get like 5 total for each character. I don't remember exactly. Let me read that. Here is Pone the Crop Muncher. Let's see, it's a drama. Oh god. One day, a young boy named Nicholas wanders through the field, stumbles across a baby crop muncher.
Dubbing the troublesome pest Pone, he brings it home to raise it behind his parents' backs to become best friends with him. It's still a monster. Its instincts lead it to ravage the field and eat all the apples off the family's tree. Nicholas scolds his friend. The next day he wakens by that Pone is nowhere to be seen. Sure. Okay.
Showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Yeah, we still have. How many discs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to talk to every district today. I didn't think so. It's kind of an insane amount. But I wanted to at least do one side quest, and I figured I'd do the one that was interesting. Guess the Dragon Chariot was sold here at auction or something. Yeah, I know it is. Maybe we'll actually be able to see the race. Yeah, Edith is just so large that it's extremely difficult to, there's just a lot of people to talk to. And, you know, I don't exactly remember who's interesting and who's not. I mean, a lot of the NPCs are interesting. Some world building, some just have their own little stories. You know, I don't know, I like it. Okay, so there's a new form of crime going on, like this one. This one is world building. Apparently orb mail spam, yeah, email spam, and also orbal net scams. You know, like the Prince of Nigeria, you know, that kind of thing. And the police are being trained on how to deal with those kinds of things because it's an entirely new form of crime. Makes sense. Whoops. Associated individuals that are potential propaganda. Yeah. It's technically illegal to be part of those anti-immigrant. Well, it's probably not illegal to be part of the group, but it is illegal to spread racist ideology. They don't say what the actual penalty is for it. I mean, it's like in the Calvardian Constitution. I imagine it's some sort of minor civil offense. I mean, considering when Jacobin was like ranting and raving in the square, the cop was just like, come on, man, like, can you stop? He didn't like seem that aggressive in enforcing it, so it's probably one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's technically illegal, but I mean, it's such a minor crime that are we really gonna waste our time? It's one of those kind of things, I think. It's probably not even like a criminal penalty. I wonder, I mean, I assume Sheena is the one that helped write the Constitution. I wonder, like... Well, I just want more, like, information on Sheena in particular. Like, where did that come from?
I'm so in love with this brand.
Like, I know her friend was, half Central Eastern, so that's probably why she put it in there, because... not Aramis, is it Olgar? Yeah, Olgar, that's the guy. Atkinson. He's like half Central Easterner, so that's probably why it's in the Constitution.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
That's my guess.
Oh, please take as much time as you need.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but...
I hope to see you again.
I'm just guessing. Speculating. Definitely want to buy some... That'll probably be the last district I talked to today. I'll leave 3 for tomorrow. And then 2 side quests as well. I'm glad I did the garden.
Contrast to last week's warmer weather, temperatures are predicted to drop dramatically over the next day or so.
I don't know if
Light advisory has been issued along the northern and eastern
who's amusing to play. Elaine, you want to play basketball? No, I know. Eddie is happy. I thought about playing hoops with Fairy, but
Okay, let's begin.
I think I already did. It is funny to play hoops with Fairy. Like, she's so short that you think that she'd have a disadvantage, but the game doesn't account for her height at all. Oh, wow, I actually missed that shot.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. I don't think I've ever played basketball with Elaine. I've played it with Ren
Nice moves.
in the simulator,
Nice moves.
but that's because I like watching Ren do anything and everything. That's weird, I don't know. Look, I just like Ren. She makes me happy.
No good. Score! Shit! Score! No good.
Ah. I tried to get it off.
Yeah.
Nice moves.
That was nice. He actually all that and he missed.
That went well.
Nice moves.
I've had a guy just literally step back and forth over and over and over
Well, that
again
was a pleasant
and never
diversion.
actually shoot in 15 seconds. Like, that was the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in this game. Oh, I guess I already beat him earlier. I don't know.
Our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. We have an update on the recent shocking announcement of
Oh, right. James got like a threatening letter before and Woody wrote it.
premiere screenings have already been confirmed for both of this year's
But James is actually not a terrible dude, so he's actually going to apologize in general.
either venue.
Don't worry about forgiving me either. It felt kind of bad. They went through all the trouble.
Now let's get back to the
I will get my revenge. Like, sure, I'll give you the chance. I will play one-on-one. James is cool. Like, I like his little arc he's been having. You know, trying to make amends for what he did with Ronald. Looks like a bunch of teenage angst, honestly. I mean, you're not wrong, Dan, but it's fine.
Wow, those guys are so
This is, I think, is crossbell music.
time for a traffic update around the Edith.
Here's Eddie. You got anything to say about, what do you say? Former delinquents? I thought I said foreign delinquents. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, you're making a profit for Berlin. Why do I always forget her name? Briselia. Like, I really like her. It's just her name is difficult for me.
What's it gonna be?
Her name is
Later.
very difficult. I don't know why.
Gonna eat something?
Oh, Nate's, he's drunk. Wouldn't you be drinking if you got Nate's girlfriend dumped him. You know, the NPC that's just called Nate's girlfriend, she broke up with him. Then I went and forgot. Oh yeah, remember when she got stood up? Yeah, she broke up with him after that. Sounds like adults have it pretty rough. Not that I get it. He's so shallow all the time. Yeah. Back to being a bachelor. Why does it never go my way? He's got a wife and kid. I mean, I guess he does, yeah. That is really funny.
Hey, welcome.
I think his girlfriend is
Don't be a
somewhere around too,
stranger.
and if you're wondering if she gets a name now, no, she's still just Nate's girlfriend. Which is hilarious because she's not even his girlfriend
What to
anymore. Bounty in the Waterworks. Oh, I guess there's like 2 monster quests. Okay, yeah, they got really lazy in this chapter. Wow, okay. I think one's an optional dungeon, to be fair, but still. No, I guess she's not around here. Maybe it's later on you can talk to her and she's like talking about it or something. I know she's still called Nate's girlfriend, even though she's not even Nate's girlfriend anymore. I don't know if that's some like joke the developers are making, like the writers making about her, but like it's really weird because they always like go out of their way to name NPCs with very few exceptions, and she's actually like an NPC that's around a lot, and yet she has no name. It's got to be some sort of funny joke that they're making, some sort of inside joke. I mean, it's amusing. Watch, it turns out she's like super important to the plot, and her name reveal is like a big like spoiler or something. Can you imagine? Nate's girlfriend is like the Grandmaster. That would be really funny. I guess Rumsfeld is going with Berselia. Yeah. I kind of figured I wouldn't be able to talk to everybody today. But that's why I wanted to at least do that one side quest, because it's the interesting one, you know? I wanted to discuss some things. Speculate on the future in Horizon. I know Horizon is delayed, so, you know, whatever. We'll be in Act 3 for a long time, by the way. Seriously, it is literally like half the game. I like it. I will defend it to no end. Oh, there's the debate coming up between Ryan and Graham Hart. Else I'm still trying to get closer to Calvard too. Diplomatic relations. It's kind of funny, like a lot of people do have my reaction to it, by the way. Like I've seen online, people are just like, wait, this is the bad chapter, but like it's pretty good. Like there's so many good moments. Like what do you mean? Like, sure, I mean, I guess you could truncate it a little. I guess they could have done that, but like the thing with Act 3 is, like, you know, I hear all the time, oh, they should have cut, like, parts of it. What are you gonna cut? Like, all of it's super important and, like, critical character development for specific characters. It's just some of them focus on, you know, NPCs instead of the main cast. And apparently some people think that that is silly or something, and I don't think that at all. Like, I like the NPCs in the game, you know? Like, I want to have their arcs. And major NPCs are, like, important characters in the narrative, you know? Like, imagine cutting Anton from Cold Steel. Like, you would lose the entire resolution of Sharon's character arc. You can't do that. Oh. Even took a chance event on the arc. Yep. Okay, yeah. Toa must know about when Van brought Nadia and Swin into Crossbell.
So...
But whatever, I'll just, And And then some of it is just people not understanding a specific plot point. I mean, if you dislike the Act 3, it's fine. I mean, whatever. I just don't get acting like it's the worst thing ever. Like, I've seen that, like, consistently. Like, it's the worst part of Trails ever. Like, you know, we spent an entire act in Cold Steel 4 literally rescuing people that did not need to be rescued, right? Like, that happened in Cold Steel 2, or 4. Like, no one was in danger, and we went and saved people that had no threat to them whatsoever. Like, I'm sorry, that is far worse than anything in this game. Like, you can cut the entirety of Act 2 in Cold Steel 4, and literally nothing changes. Nothing changes at all. It exists basically as complete filler. There's not even really any good character moments, honestly. I'm not thinking of any right now. Where in Act 3 here, there's tons of character moments. I guess Kirk has a... Well, right. Kirk is the brother of the waitress at the cafe there in... not Treon, in Tyrell District. Frala doesn't really have a family, I guess. All you do is nag. That's funny. Kind of throw me off my game. I think she's like an adopted child or something. No regrets, yeah. Yeah, she plays basketball with all the boys. Oh yeah, okay, she's not adopted. Her parents just aren't around ever, and she doesn't have any siblings. She lives alone, basically. I'm guessing her... It's interesting how he phrases this. He pauses before saying her parents. I wonder if they're just, like, neglectful. Because he's not... Like, why would you pause unless it's, like, not good? I don't know. I assumed that they were just on business trips all the time, but the way it's written there implies something more nefarious. I don't know. Possibly, I guess. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Blacklight District.
Go, go, go!
I guess. Yeah, there's less people here to talk to, so that's fine. Anti-immigration activists getting more vocal again. Yeah, no kidding. There are even anti-immigrants terror scripts now. I mean, yeah. That's a weird line because that's been a thing for a long time now. That's been a thing for a long time now. Okay, they're talking about Orcus Tower. Yeah, that's just a weird phrasing. Like they were... I think she's saying there are new groups popping up, but... She implied that it was like a surprise that there's anti-immigrant terrorist groups when it's like... The True Grievance Brigade has been around since Azure. By service industry, she means sex work, by the way.
Okay.
I really do find it interesting how sex work is just like a thing in Calvert and nobody bats an eye. Not the Bracer Guild, not Van, not... Like, nobody cares. I mean, Fairy doesn't really get it, because she doesn't know what it is, but everybody else is just like, they treat it like normal. That's kind of cool. So I figured, that's pretty good. Soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Looks like the forces on the scene started making noise lately. Okay. Heard about Hayway and a few Jaeger Corps. Hayway's got something up their sleeve. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely setting Hayway up for stuff in the next game. I don't know.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices. Come again soon. Ho ho! Gotta come again soon. Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
I mean, it's nice and all, but like, what am I supposed to trade with you here? What do you,
Come again soon.
Okay, I guess that was it.
Ho ho!
I guess it was
Got
a trade
great
thing?
lineup at great prices.
What would it possibly be? Oh, the Dinosaur Wallet Plus. Okay, it's these things, basically. We can upgrade all of these, and we should, actually.
Come again soon.
Yeah, we can definitely upgrade them. But I have to figure out who has them all. You do. We can eventually upgrade the shining the macho belt, but not for a while. I could upgrade the shining goggles to Polado things, but like, why? I don't need that much accuracy. It's a complete waste. Seriously, it's a total waste. If you really want to do it, you can, but like, it's completely unnecessary. I think that has to be leveled up, I think.
Come again soon.
Ah, damn, I hit the wrong button.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
Yeah, here we go. Dinosaur Wallet you could pass on, but might as well get it. No reason not to. So we should have... Let's see. Okay, up 65% now. And 15% Art Evade. It's actually possible to get Fairy to have, like, perfect evasion on magic and on magic evasion and physical evasion, and basically make her invincible. Like, it actually is possible to do that, but not till, like, the very end of the game. Man, its crit percentage is almost guaranteed. Yeah, I like giving it to Aaron. I guess Shizuna would be another good option. Give you the Sacred Scarf to maximize your magic. And I don't really care about the Dinosaur Scarf. I mean, I can take a look at it, but I don't think it has that many... No. It has 15 on everything, so it's not terrible, but... what would I really get rid of? If I get a tier 3 hit, then I might give it to somebody. But I want to keep like 120% evasion at a bare minimum. Sounds like you know a lot about this stuff, Morgan. Yeah, I guess he had to learn a lot about all the paradise locations in there. This is a strange line. There's only one paradise. I don't know why he says paradise locations. I think he means lodges, but like, they're not all paradise. Like, there's only one paradise. That's gotta be a bad translation. Localization. Okay, yeah, Nemeth Island is part of Calvard. Okay. Paradise was crushed by the society. A separate operation, though. Yes, it was. Oh, you had 1 year before the rest was. They probably meant to say lodges and screwed it up. Yeah, we're talking about when Joshua and Luve saved Ren from that horrendous child brothel / experimental experimentation lodge. But we've basically completely shut everything from Paradise down now, officially.
Welcome. Thank you for
9 years later, but it did work.
Thank you for coming.
Mist boots.
Please stop by.
I'll take a look off camera if I need to buy some. I do want to buy the
Wanna rest
boots if
here?
they're fast. Oh, here's Yoda. The G can be for Gabriella. That's mommy's name. Fill in that letter first. G should be for Gigant and guided missile. What is wrong with you? She's such an overprotective mother. It's amazing. She's like, I gotta go to his classes with him. I have to be. I have to close the store if I do that.
And decide already.
I really
Come back
like
whenever you
Gabriella. She's cool.
Starring actresses Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley. Premiere screenings have already been confirmed for both of this year's film festival.
I just like how she just completely panics over her son there. I mean, adopted son, but yeah. No one, jackass. Walking around. Are you still doing your training to try to beat Walter? Yeah, I think he is.
Now let's get back to the music.
Tomorrow we should get the rest of the side quests done, at least. And finish talking to everybody. We do have to fish as well, but I'm not fishing today.
But I can catch a big one here.
We're almost at 9 o'clock here. Just don't get too naughty. This is the weirdest NPC in the series. She has one line of dialogue the entire time. All she says is don't get too naughty. Like, again and again and again. Okay, the mistress from Last Night Sodom. Okay. Tiffany. She's talking about the sex worker in Messeldom. Yeah, they're in the taxi cab driver. They're drinking to hey there, kid, have some fun before you go. Just don't get too naughty, all right? Yeah, she says literally that every single time you talk to her. No matter when you talk to her. Bizarre. Because we did that side quest, we get some extra dialogue here. The side quest with Enrique's daughter. Yeah, well, he's dead now, unfortunately. I do like Dingo, but killing him off was the right choice. Gives potential for Mario's character arc. Yeah, she's doing pretty well. I do want to know what her deal is with the luck, because it's got to be something to it. The big boss of the Black District, they don't show their face very often. Yeah, they keep mentioning this like boss of the Blacklight District, but we never see them, so maybe build up for something in Horizon, or I don't know. Could just be world building.
Buy
Not sure.
something from me. I promise you won't regret.
Oh, yeah, he recruited a bunch of hot women to become prostitutes. Or hookers, whatever you want to call them. I think they use they use hookers as like the actual terminology in Calvard. Yeah, I mean, everybody just acts like this is a normal thing, which is, I mean, I think it's fine. I just think Eden might be a little too advanced for them. Like I said, they're called adult entertainer in their names. He's just like going around recruiting a bunch of amateur women, and just behind her back, and then she just has to deal with this shit. Like, oh god, I gotta train more people. It's really funny. They're just all annoyed at him.
Ah, you fancy these too, huh?
I mean, I just want your food, actually.
Do come again.
Although it is kind of amusing that they're already wearing, like, these two are already wearing, like, the adult worker uniforms. Even though the other two aren't. I know it's just a lazy reuse of a model, but that is funny to me. There's just so many, like, legal, or at least I think they're legal, brothels around. I mean, the one in the Blacklight District might not be legal, because that one seems pretty shady. That one's in, like, a shady area, but, I mean, I don't think they're doing anything, like, wrong or anything. It's just, like, the underground brothel, I guess. But, I mean, there's ones out in the open, so... pretty clearly, they're just legal in Calvard.
Come on over.
If it's not legal, it's definitely something that the government just doesn't even care about, so... But I'm assuming it's legal. There's one thing I'll always remember, and that's, okay, actually, I forgot. Well, that's fine. Probably wasn't important anyway. Let's keep drinking until we forget everything. I'm always a little scattered. I can be a little scattered, but there's one thing I'll always remember. I forgot. Okay, I like her. Oh, we should talk to, Lindsay. The psycho stabber person. I have actually seen somebody, by the way, like, get all pissed off about Lindsay existing and the party not doing anything about it. Like, it's a joke. Like, Lindsay's not meant to be taken seriously. Like, the quiet librarian girl that likes to stab any guy she's in love with because it's a weird fetish of hers is meant to be a joke. Like, it's not meant to be taken seriously. I don't get taking it seriously. You're supposed to laugh and have fun with it. I don't... Like, not everything needs to be a serious plot point. Like, we're allowed to have fun. And Lindsay is fun.
I have some good books on sale.
Oh, Van, where have you been? I'd be so worried. Only I'm allowed to kill you, all right? Me, your lover. You even hear yourself. Like, come on, it's funny. I mean, why take that seriously, you know? I just got so upset without you. So lonely down here. I long to feel the touch of another, to feel my blades sink into their flesh. Is touching the same as stabbing for you? So you haven't changed. You should probably keep your distance, Van. I'm not her boyfriend. It's been a while since I heard him say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I see a strong man, I can't help. No, maybe a book will help me calm down. Yeah, she gets, like, aroused at the thought of stabbing them. How about the one with all those torture methods? Is she really alright? No, she's not.
What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
But yeah. I don't know, like, I've seen people, I have seen, you know, I watched a Let's Play where they were all, like, pissed off that we don't, like, arrest Lindsay or something, and it's like, she's a minor NPC, that's a joke. It's not meant to be a serious thing here. It's poking fun at, like, complete sadomasochism, basically. It's just meant to be fun. I guess some people just don't know how to just laugh at something. You know? Okay, that is, I think... Oh, no, we're missing somebody. I guess I must have not talked to Joe up here twice, yeah. There we go. Yeah, just really, really strange to me, you know? Like, this guy's clearly spying on that guy. I mean, Should we, like, arrest him even though it's just a random NPC that's not meant to be taken seriously? It's like when, you know, Olivier and Anton get their little fake medicine that, or their medicine that lets them drink endlessly, but they like messed it up because they split it between themselves. Like, okay, technically that's trying to date Ina under a false pretense, okay? Does that mean we should have like arrested Anton and Olivier? No, it's meant to be funny. Like, learn to laugh, you know? I don't know. Some people just don't, like, want to have any fun or something. It's just weird to me, that's all.
Then let's
I am
go.
gonna talk to Lila just because I want to.
Welcome to the Liberal Boutique.
I just want to talk to her, see what she's doing. Oh, she's talking about the Grand Chardonnay, a vintage wine. Yeah, I know. Olivier broke it.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
That's cool. I like
Visit the new
Lila.
Boutique, which just opened this year, to sample a range of.
By the way, did you see the artwork of Mayor
All
Maybell?
our products are shipped directly from
Apparently
the world.
people are like stunned
We'll be
that she's
looking forward
busty as
to your
shit.
next visit.
But
even
like,
serve it tomatoes. Please
I mean, if you looked at artwork of her and from Sky, that's like official. Yeah, she's always been busty as shit. But I guess nobody realized it because she was like in a 2D artwork, you know? So that amuses me.
Let's do this.
I like Mayor Maybell. I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see Annalise.
Welcome to Laguna.
She actually has a total redesign too, because she looks goofy as shit in her original outfit. It would have looked weird in 3D. But she has like real.
Sweaty, but
It looks like she has real 8 leaves techniques now. So that's cool.
This might be a little too toasty.
I do wonder if Katra will go in with the guys in Horizon. Since his whole character arc is definitely about accepting his identity. He has basically a similar arc to Nia, obviously.
Get
Like
warmed
that's
up
where we're going with this. Since he just kind of started to begin that process. Since we just found out about his intersex status.
Monmar is
Okay,
so
yeah, that's good for now. Tomorrow we'll talk to the last 2 districts and then we'll do the last 2 side quests. We'll do some fishing too. We gotta fish as well. And I gotta run the bathroom, so I'm gonna end this. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.